Alright, so I actually mispronounced this. It's Brachiole. I was saying Brachiole. I don't know what's wrong with me. Listen, I'm Puerto Rican, even though some people think I'm Italian. Brachiole. Brachiole, whatever. Alright, so for the vegetables of this dish, we have some nice parsley, fresh parsley. A bunch of it, okay? I got 4 nice small mushrooms, a clove of garlic, and half an onion. And what we're going to do with these is we're going to chop them all up, put them in a little pan, a saucepan with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. And we're just going to reduce them, get them nice and hot. And this is going to be the filling for the brachiole. Alright. Okay, I'm just showing you I got my onions and mushrooms nice and chopped up. The mushroom doesn't matter. You can break them up. And here's my parsley. I even get some of the stems in there because there's nutrition in there. That's what I was told. Alright. Smells nice. I'm gonna use up to there. I'm gonna chop it up a little more. And now the garlic. As far as the garlic's concerned, I peeled them, I crushed them once, and I'm just gonna slice across. Yeah, you want to chop it up more, whatever. Alright. So this is basically my mix for the stuffing. Alright, let's go over to the pan. Actually, how on earth can I talk about the stuffing without having talked about the cut of meat? Man, my brain, I'm tired. So these are 2 slices of brachiole. I think that's how you pronounce it. Got it at the supermarket. It's very, very cheap. They also label it top round, thin sliced brachiole, whatever. Alright, so it's usually very thin. Nice pieces of beef. Some people like pound them out further. I don't. So I'm just going to season these up a little bit and get them ready for the stuffing. Okay. What I'm going to use on them, salt and pepper. That's it. Nothing else. Alright, so here they go on this other board. This is a different board. So these are thin, pieces of beef, so you don't really need a lot of salt. Salt, black pepper. The pepper is not cooperating. There we go. And I like to do the other side too. And other people put like olive oil. I mean, it's up to you. I've seen that there are different versions of this. Alright, so now these are just going to sit here until I prepare my stuffing. Alright, so let's go on to the stuffing. Okay, so in my pan, I put a tiny dab of olive oil, less than half a teaspoon, just on the base. I threw in my vegetable ingredients, the onion, the mushroom, the garlic, the parsley. About a half teaspoonful of salt. If you want more, it's up to you, but these are thin pieces of steak. I think you can easily put so much salt in it. Half a teaspoon of black pepper, and half a teaspoonful of Italian seasoning, which is parsley, basil, oregano, and rosemary. Just want this stuff to sweat a little bit. This is very low heat. I'm actually gonna lower the heat. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was on medium. I was just trying to get the pan hot. Now I'm gonna take it down to very low, basically a simmer, and cover it because I just want all the flavors to fuse up nicely. So this is the stuffing. I'm gonna leave it on here a couple of minutes, 4 minutes, and then come back and check on it. By the way, during the process of cutting up the vegetables and seasoning the meat and getting this done, on the side you're gonna need nice pasta sauce, tomato sauce. So this sauce has been simmering here for quite some time. You need it, because this will finish the cooking process. We're actually gonna cook the brachiole in there. All right, we're gonna let it's on a simmer. I'm gonna let 5 minutes go by and check on it. All right, so I uncovered this stuffing and it's nicely cooked. It's been 5 minutes, so I'm gonna pour this out in a container here, and I'm gonna start stuffing the steaks. All right, so I've got my little station here set up. I forgot to mention that you're also gonna need kitchen twine or butcher's twine. So very simple. Got my stuffing here. And you can see that these are thin pieces of meat, so the little that I made, it's enough. It's quite enough for these 2 pieces of thin beef. So you would just double up if you're gonna make more, or if you got a bigger piece of steak, beef. All right. Let's be equal, let's be fair. Alright, a lot of people also, I think I mentioned this before, they like to flatten the beef out. I don't like to do that. Okay, so now you're just gonna give it a nice rolling. I may have put too much stuffing. There's one. And you see this side here where it can easily open. I'm going to flip it over to the other side to keep it closed while I deal with the other one. Let's start from this side. It's a lot of stuffing. I may have overstuffed it. Okay, again, the lip there, I'm going to put it down this way. So now you're going to take kitchen twine or butcher's twine and tie up the ends. I've also in the past have used toothpicks. The toothpicks kind of get in the way because we're going to fry these for a minute or two just to brown them. So I've used toothpick. I mean, I've used it out of necessity, but in my opinion, butcher's twine is the best thing to use. Alright, so let me show you how I close this one. I mean, I'm making a disaster out of this, people. I'm good at making Puerto Rican food, not Italian. Alright, so anyway, I got this lip closed, and I'm gonna tie this string over. Let's see if I make a mess out of it. Not bad. It's like a little pillow, a meat pillow. Just tie it the way, whatever is best for you. Let's get to this side. I'm trying what I can. If you ask about tostones or something like that, I'm an expert. Get in there. Actually, I'll do the same thing. Let me close them up like this. come up under. All right. Wow. This will have to do. I'm just gonna cut the excess string off. Let me do the other one. Alright, I made a disaster out of that one, so let's try this one. I pre-cut my string so that I'll have less of a tragedy here. Alright, so I'm going under to the bottom lip of the bottom, you know, it's on the bottom there. Okay, good. First one. Second. Let's see if I can come up here on this side. Okay. Let's see. I should close this one like this because this. Or should I go across? You people that make Italian food must be screaming inside. Listen, we just have to deal with it like this. All right. I'm going to cut off the excess string and get to the pan. All right, so in this pan, it's on medium heat. I'm going to put in some olive oil. Even that's a lot. Because really, all you're going to do is brown them a little bit. Turn up the heat. Alright, so now we're going to get the little steaks ready here. Let me organize my space. You're going to have your pasta sauce on the side, nice and hot. And what you're going to do is, you are going to, let's see if it's ready. Yeah. You're just going to brown these guys a little bit. Maybe a minute each side. Okay, when it's time, we'll flip it. Okay, so about a minute has passed. I got a lot of smoke coming out this pan. Let me see. Okay, nice. It browned nicely. Let's see this one. Okay, another little one. Alright, so now another minute on the other side. Oh, it smells nice. And then we're going to transfer it to the sauce. Alright, I moved my sauce over to this burner. And it's on a simmer. So now we're going to drop the nice stuffed steaks into the sauce. And they're going to stay in there a nice 15 minutes on a simmer. Hold on a second, just I could have taken the twine off, but it's fine. So I'm going to submerge them here. 15 minutes, and while this is going, I'm going to make some spaghetti. Alright, so here I have some nice spaghetti and sauce. So now I'm going to take out one of the nice brachioles. And I want to cut it open so you can see the inside of it. And I cooked it a little longer than 15 minutes. Because I started doing some other stuff. Oh, let me take the twine off. Sorry, be back. Alright, so I took the twine off, and let me just show you how it looks on the inside. Ta-da! Nice and pretty. You can add more sauce on top if you like. And what I like to do, this is my own thing. I don't know if my Sicilian friend does this. This is just one Puerto Rican dude trying to make other stuff. I put some cheese on top and a little either oregano or Italian seasoning. And that's it. If you want the cheese to melt, you can like cover it with something and let the heat on there take care of it. And that's how I make Brachiole, thanks to my Sicilian friend. And I hope you like it. I hope you try it.